Don't know the escape route?
Don't panic!
The answer's here. Bang knows. Bang knows. Bang who knows.
Janice Quarter, a premier shopping.
Take a deep breath. The spotlight's about to shine. Ooh, we really harmonize.
Do I really need to take this class?
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you. Ready for combat. Standing by. Starloop is an important place to me. Countless musicians have performed on this stage, including the artist. I hope my own concert can also have...
Astra! What's the theme for your New Year's concert going to be?
The theme... Probably something like the astronomical moment.
Oh, sounds like you're hinting at something. Have you managed to grasp your own happiness recently, Astra? Got any news to share with us?
What a sneaky question. I've been fortunate to have happiness on my side all along, and that's why I want to share this feeling with everyone in New Eridu through my music. Anyway, thank you all for your support. I'll be waiting for you at Starloop Tower.
You ready, Fairy?
Affirmative. Once I receive your command, I'll hack into the system. Master, I have a report of workplace abuse. Please address it promptly. The report states that a certain individual is attempting to use nepotism to force a diligent and humble smart employee into taking on extra tasks unrelated to work.
How could you, Wise? Only I, Belle, get to keep Fairy on call 24/7 and have her do random chores for me.
Affirmative. Apart from hollow root analysis, I am currently also responsible for other important tasks like instant intel gathering, organizing Master's schedule, and praising Master in...
You tattletale AI. Remember that master of yours is my sister. Come on, Belle. Help me convince Fairy. These tickets are nearly impossible to score.
All right, Fairy, name your
Evaluating. Suggestion. Clarifying and formalizing clearly. Master's Supreme Assistant is Fairy. First Assistant is Bangbu 01, EOS. Second Assistant is Bangbu 06.
Fairy.
All right. He may not be as important as Eos, but surely Wise still outranks Lil 6.
Information updated. Master's Supreme Assistant is Fairy. First Assistant is Bangbu 01, EOS. Second Assistant is...
Fine. If that's what it takes to... Wait, the tickets. They're on sale already.
Affirmative. Ticketing platform hacked. Remaining ticket... Mission failure post-analysis. Mission would have succeeded if you had given the command 181 milliseconds earlier.
I won't get to see Astra. Belle's seen Astra so many times already. Is this what they call protagonist proof?
Yep.
Belle, did you team up with Fairy behind my...
No way. I would...
I officially became the second assistant and still no tickets.
Master, I have detected a commission on Internaut offering generous pay and added it to your schedule. Please check...
You said no, but...
It must be nearby. Huh? What the?
Thank you, everyone. That one was for you. We have another spectator. What's a Bangbu doing here all alone? It's dangerous.
Astra, it's me, Belle. I had no idea it was your internet commission.
Belle? In a Bangbu? Oh, you're
you're so cute! This could be a problem. What's wrong? Relax. No need to worry. It's not the hollow I'm worried about. I'm just wondering, should I punish you a little? We've known each other for so long, and I had no clue about your secret identity. It feels like I never truly knew you.
Exactly. That's so typical of Belle. I'd never keep any secrets from you, Astra.
Oh, you do? But I must say, this is a pleasant surprise. Of all the proxies on Enternaut, you're the one who's joining me on this. I knew it. Fate really does favor... Oh yeah, I was about to ask. What's the... It's a highly sought-after treasure. It's the legendary record of Yolanda Winters. I've mentioned it to you before. That record sold like hotcakes. It's hard. Big corporations will do anything for profit. That record is actually just a ripped compilation of Yoran's classic songs. It's totally different from what I heard live. Even as a starstruck kid, that performance wasn't planned. It was originally just a small fan meetup at a music. At that time, Yoran had left his agency, and because both Odium and Fugue claimed to own his performance rights, even though it was his own voice, he wasn't allowed to perform. After Yoran's death, that unpublicized performance became his final work. Then, the essence of that day was incredibly pure. He interacted with the fans so naturally. That feeling of everyone it was almost like we had summoned something.
Perhaps it was the power of music. Maybe that's why ancient mages chanted to use their magic.
Exactly! But after witnessing that performance, I came to a realization. Something clicked. I knew right then that I would become a musician myself.
Seems like this record really means... Belle, log out of EOS now. I have to be the proxy who finds this record.
Oh, Wise, stop shaking me!
The first objective is the Ballet Twins control room. Please lead the way, legendary proxy.
The control room is just ahead. Follow me.
That thing over there. Could it be? Catch the rhythm. Thank you. I would have been so lost without your help.
Well, if you really want to thank us, then could you autograph,
Please stay close to me.
Oh, got it. I didn't expect you to be so chivalrous.
You won't even let me say a single word to Astra, huh?
Well, you're the one who's always asking for something.
rhythm. Let our souls resonate! Catch the rhythm!
The bango's moving pretty fast. Almost like it's running away.
Running away? Could it be that they actually encountered Marionette? The monsters are getting tougher and tougher. I hope the exploration team is okay. Careful, ambush! Catch the rhythm. Let my singing guide you. Catch the rhythm.
Please yourself in the meat. The data ends here.
I suddenly feel really worried. Will the exploration team be okay? Finally found it!
Gotcha.
Ow. You got me?
Miss Yao. Let's keep improvisations on stage, shall we? Now then, please get in the car.
Bye-bye. Wait, I almost forgot. There's the autograph I owed you to my dearest Belle. Be sure to come to my New Year's concert, okay? What's Mr. Hobson blabbing about this time?
It's gotta be a whiny version of, please don't run off. I mean, if there's anything that needs to be done, just give me the orders.
Eve, are you...
No, just a straightforward, calm protest with no whining.
Oh, don't be mad. Check out what I found. It's Yoran's I told you before, remember? After Yoran left the I was there. And So young at the time. It's all thanks to the proxies. I definitely...
You trust people too easily. How do you know anything about...
They're not random proxies. They're friends I knew before. Like...
If you already knew they were proxies from the start, you could have just DM'd them on Knock Knock. But they've managed to keep their proxy identity hidden from close friends, and they use a Bangbu to handle commissions. If we invite them to the concert, then they might just come in handy.
Wow, Eve! You're surprisingly generous with compliments!
Having every bit of information allows me to prepare for any scenario. Like if you decide to suddenly run off. You borrowed the makeup artist's phone to post on Internaut. Pre-opened a bathroom door before the press conference for your escape. I have to say that the most creative idea this time was riding a public bike into the...
Aww, I thought my plan was flawless.
Not exactly, but...
So secretive. If you tell me, I promise it... Huh? Hang on. A perfect...
Are you really thinking of singing a song about being a professional spy at the New Year's concert?
Huh? Is that...
So, how's the concert showstopper? Okay, so we went against the entire board to buy Starloop for a New Year's concert. Publicly announced your new single, and now you have right. Did I miss anything?
Yes? Today's just the official Okay, I'll do. Can you help me?
I don't...
That's okay. You can just hum along with my cue.
You're not
What's...
We're being tailed. Those cars have been following us. There's a companion hollow in the area. Let's use it to lose...
You think hiding in a hollow will make everything fine?
I arranged for someone to meet us before we entered the hollow. It shouldn't be far. Follow me.
Where are you running off to, Ashley Yao?
I'm your opponent. You are not worthy of speaking to me. Press the advantage.
I'll take you. The intel was right. You really can fight. So this is where your true strength lies. I knew you were just a talentless company puppet.
I'll protect you. Got it.
Out of my way!
Allow me,
Nothing slips through my defense.
Amuse yourself in the music.
Heads up.
Long time no see. You
Same for you.
Me? I've had a couple of close calls, but compared to my old days in the organization, I'm much happier now. So what can I help you with? I'd like to repay you for saving my life sooner rather than later.
This communicator's been wiped. Can you restore the data?
Huh. So it fries its own motherboard after too many brute force attempts. What trouble have you gotten yourself in? Have some faith in your... I got a snippet of encrypted communication before the board fried. The record... Can't let Odium have it. Must...
Fugue.
Fugue? What does that mean?
Can you see who sent that encrypt?
Only the encrypted IP address. Your look says it all.
No, it's not bad news for me.
Wow, you really...
What makes you...
Because you have someone you want to protect, no matter what. I've made some interesting friends, too. But they've saved me a couple. Otherwise, if I teamed up with them...
Huh. I'm a bit intrigued that you...
They're pretty famous on Internet. The name is Phaethon. If you can't get a hold of me next time, try reaching out to them. Tell them you know me. Might even get it.
Got it.
That's all I got before the motherboard fried.
Very useful.
Well, I'm heading back to my safe house then. I'll see.
Take care of yourself out there. But you've always...
Oh yeah. What?
Evelyn. Evelyn Chevalier.
Evelyn. That's beautiful.
Nice to meet you, Rain. Miss Yao.
How's it looking?
I've looked into it. The group that...
Are they targeting the company?
Neither, but in a way, both. Fugue's goal was to get a hold of Yoran. Yoran's legacy cannot fall into the hands of an evil corporation like Odium. They seem to...
How did they find out so fast?
Your movements are always watched. Fans, reporters, and people who mean you harm, even those close to you. The enemy's infiltration is deeper than you think.
Just a product propped up by capital, huh?
Don't let Fugue's slander or defamation get to you.
My heart? I really want to shout, "Get lost!" at those big... My music is just my music. If only...
Covering Yoran de Winter's classics in this concert was the company's idea. But you're the one who will bear the bad reputation. I fear that you may follow Mr. de Winter's path, becoming a victim sacrificed in the invisible struggle of opposing...
There's one line from Yoran that I adore. Every heart is a lonely note. His songs truly have a special power. On the night the old capital fell, I was huddled under a blanket in a makeshift shelter, wondering if my mom and dad had fled without me. Even though I knew I was lucky to have survived, the person who rescued me told me, "Be happy, child." At that very moment, the shelter turns out that song without me noticing. The melody somehow melted away all my fears. They were tears that cheered me up and helped me face the future with I wiped those tears and realized it wasn't just me. It was Yoran who helped me realize the power that music has. Every era needs its own songstress. People place all of... If every heart is a lonely note, then I hope my voice can weave the staff lines of our times. Open the curtain, so hearts have no more divides. Let everybody's voice be heard, echoed, resonated, and stitched together into the most powerful... Music is magic.
True. Maybe I am enchanted by some kind of magic. It makes me believe that even I may be worthy of protecting this star's radiance.
Belle! It's Astra! Wait, no, it's that manager lady from last time. Starting today, we're the proud owners of invitations to Astra's concert! And there's even one for EOS! Is this how it feels to get...
Our place is too soundproof! I'm so excited I want to shout it out for all of New Era.
Years of my free labor for Belle is finally paying off. Protecting the world's last city can wait until after the concert. Astra is amazing. I don't get why some people on...
Cater's dissing her online? What are they saying? Fairy, can you look it up?
As of today, ever since the announcement of this astronomical moment, New Year's concert, discussions related to Astra Yao have negative opinions about Astra Yao account for 14% of all Number 1. She's ugly.
That's going too far. Beauty might be subjective, but calling Astra ugly...
Understood. 173,925 new accounts have been registered to launch a full-scale attack against all comments claiming Astra.
Fairy, you are an ethical AI, and you can't just make a bunch of bots to fight trolls.
Understood. 173,000...
Don't be so strict, Belle. I think Fairy is right. When you can't speak truth to power...
Agreed. By employing such measures strategically, Fairy can help Master become a god in...
This is starting to sound like a villain arc. We're proxies.
Fine, you're right. For a few seconds...
Other negative comments mostly compare Astra Yao to the late superstar Yoran De Winter. For instance, De Winter is a true classic, and Astra's nothing more than...
Astra is clearly a musical genius who's taken up De Winter's mantle. In fact,
No point in comparing the two. They're both amazing. If Mr.
haters are gonna hate. They just have a chip on their shoulder or something. It's either this or some other dumb reason like those she's ugly. And that's why we should refute them.
Yeah, we can't let them talk about Astra like that. As long as we don't cheat with...
That's my sister.
You must be Belle and Wise. Astra's told me so much about you. Welcome to Starloop Tower, my esteemed.
Huh? What now? I don't really follow what you're saying.
You've been pretty careful. Although in my opinion, there's room to be even more cautious. Please rest assured, my intel does not come from anyone who knows your true identity.
Then...
Just simple logic. Syncing with a Bangbu isn't technologically difficult, but maintaining connection once you're inside a holo? The only one capable of that level of in-holo. Of course, the reason I could draw that conclusion was because Astra knew you were inside that Bangbu. As long as you're skilled enough at it.
Guess I'll have to get more tips from Eos on how to be a cute Bangbu.
Honestly, Belle, you're already a pro at being a cute Bangbu. From an outside perspective, I often think, sheesh, she really has no shame moving like that.
Anyway, Astra is very lucky to have your help. I hope we can continue working together. Given her...
Talented individuals.
Mr. Hobson, these two are Miss Yao's esteemed guests, Belle and Wise.
Guests of Miss Yao. You both seem...
We're just freelancers. We run a small...
I see. Well, Evelyn.
But what about the
I'll handle it.
Understood.
That gentleman over there keeps staring at us. It's a bit unnerving.
Well, today's performance is unlike any before, with far too many variables to track. Hobson, I mean, Mr. Hobson, is naturally a very meticulous person.
So what's so special about today's performance?
That's a secret. Just sit tight and wait for Astra's big surprise.
He's glaring at us again. So intense. It must be tough working under someone like him.
Not at all. In fact, I don't work for him. I serve Miss Yao.
He even asked where we worked. When I told him it was just a small business.
If you had told him you were Phaethon, you might have gotten... For someone at his level, quickly judging others based on their usefulness is second nature. Anyone deemed useless won't get a sliver of his attention. It's practically a survival skill for some...
Astra isn't like that. If we're talking about level, then she...
That's right. Despite her position, she never looks down on anyone. With all that talent, to be honest, before meeting her, I didn't think someone like her actually... At first, I kept waiting for her to show...
I know exactly what you mean. Who'd have thought the brightest star in New Eridu wasn't putting on a facade and was genuinely...
Is it just me, or is anyone else worried that Astra might get hurt by being her genuine self?
I won't let that happen.
Eve!
What happened?
I just got scolded by the music director.
I'm sure it's not the director's fault. How's your final song coming along? You've blown through...
Huh? Well, I can't just put out something ordinary for everyone.
So, until inspiration...
Eve, you promised to protect me from any danger, right? Now's the time to save me from this berserk deadline-chasing director!
Sorry.
Oh, how...
This kind of back and forth feels oddly
Totally. Conversations like that happen every day between an unreliable sister.
Evelyn, stop covering for her. She doesn't have anything ready. Not a single piece. What are we supposed to do for the final song? Improvise? Huh? Where'd she go? And how does she run?
Poor director. Looks like this time we're really going to have to push it to the last minute.
My dear Yoran used to be just like that.
Oh, you're Astra. Meet the special guest the company invited for your
Lady De Winter! It's really you! I can't believe you're actually here! Having you listen to my performance.
Please, just call me Tessa. So this record is... I know it's a tad bit last minute with the show starting soon. Everyone's been saying that you're the rising star who will carry on Yoran De Winter's legacy. I'm truly sorry to say this. No one will ever replace Yoran.
Yoran's music has always been... Oh, right. I'd also like to thank you in person. I've always wanted to pay tribute to Yoran with this performance, and I heard the company...
Pay tribute? Today's your debut show at Starloop Tower. Honestly, performing your Yoran, he belongs to the
No. Yoran's music transcended time and space. He's beyond amazing. Honoring him on stage at Starloop...
Well, if that's what you've set your heart on, then I wish you the best of luck tonight.
clue from the coded message points to 8... Wow, such trust. They won't reveal the meeting details to a traitor like me until the lab. It seems Fugue never fully trusted me from the start. No surprise they'd plant another mole in Odium. I'd do the same thing if I were in their shoes. With a double infiltration setup, if one gets exposed, the other one is ready to step in as whoever made these arrangements is certainly a capable individual. I'll just notify Hobson about the Fugue attack. His people should be enough. There's still time. If I set up everything before, I need to confirm the identity of the other mole as... Mr. Hobbs.
There's a security breach. We need to take...
I need to speak with you as well. I've uncovered quite a few Fugue-related leads.
Oh, related to Fugue, you say?
It's a little hard to... If my guess is correct, Hobson probably wants to take me out. I might as well use this opportunity to draw him and his men to the atrium. That way, why don't we meet in the atrium?
The atrium?
Finally. Now that I've got Fugue's intel, I'll deal with... As for who the other mole is...
Evelyn A. Chevalier, former producer of Redo Lucky Star, then assistant director at Parquet Factory Films for 3 years, joined our company 2 years ago on Monica's recommendation. Very impressive credentials. Too bad it's not the real you, is it? Shields Green. An elite spy from the organization, infiltrating the inner circle of our company's most valuable asset. Fugue's spy must be removed immediately.
Is this order from...
You don't actually think that woman has free will? Like I said earlier, she's nothing more than a valuable asset of our company. There's no place for her input in the company.
I'm the one who has no...
Oh?
I know she'd never issue such an order, but still... I can't help but doubt. Even under the sunlight, what crawls out of the darkness is still just a shadow. You're not wrong. I
thought you'd deny it.
But I'm not your enemy. Fugue simply hired the organization I work for. My relationship with them never involved any loyalty. Listen, I'm not the only spy Fugue has planted within Odium.
What?
You must know that the grudge between these two conglomerates runs deep. Do you really think Fugue... I only learned about their plan of action moments ago, and this is nowhere near the full scope of their
We? I'm not interested in figuring out whether you've actually switched sides or if you're just faking it.
But Miss Yao's safety...
That's none of your concern. Odium will... I'll look into the intel you mentioned. In any case, now!
If it's not an order from Miss Yao herself, I'm afraid I can't... Hobson, tell your people to stop! The real enemies are on the way! My only goal is Miss Yao's safety. Continue, and you'll have no mercy from me. Fugue's enforcers are coming. It's your job to protect Miss Yao. Check your face.
We've reached the area. What's going on?
No, so Fugue's people showed up. Listen up! Evelyn has been colluding with Fugue.
Take them all down!
Good evening, New Eridu. Are you ready? Then let me share the wonders of magic with you all.
水都連續，每步踩着寫定樂句找人，有幾個琴譜，等到那一天再數，苦練那半段合奏曲終將聽得到，旋轉的燈光誰會在旁，壓軸送出當初我最愛的歌是你嗎？如飛天星火，隨心不閃躲，載住昨日你夢碎片衝破險阻，雲朵的軌跡是悠遠勝地，乘着音階觀光夢裏早已後備，一點點堆積原界的風景，努力去創造幻想中的仙境，嘆你。
Damn! Traitors are unreliable. Go figure. Traitor! Don't even think about running away. Take down all the Odium guys and that traitor.
I wonder how things are on the stage. You even arranged people in the audience?
You thought this was the end? We're just the advanced team. As long as we hold off Odium security, our people can give them a real show.
Gotta go. Miss Yao? Miss Yao! Can you hear me? Control room, do you copy? Communications have been cut off?
Traitor to the organization! Are you ready to meet your maker?
People from the organization. This is getting worse. If the control room's been breached, I won't be able to handle it on my own. Oh, Faithin! Someone both Rain and Miss Yao trust. Those two will definitely lend a hand. Astra is in danger.
Danger?
Yes, but if you're willing to lend me a hand, there's no time to explain. Just come with me. We have to...
Huh? Break into the central control room? Even though we have the fancy title Faithin, we aren't...
Evelyn, what's going...
Sorry. I owe you an explanation. It's... So, I betrayed Astra. Right, I failed to act when I should have, and that slowly led me to this situation. I'll never forgive...
The only one who can decide whether to forgive or not is...
That's right. The most we can do is bring you to her, plain and...
If we take over the central control room, Fugue's every move will be laid bare.
Not just that. While Astra powers Starloop's harmonic core from the stage, the control room manages everything else. If the control room is compromised, it'll be like a spaceship losing its bridge.
We'll coordinate from the control room and fend off the enemies. Then, right in the nick of time, with all eyes on us, we rush to the stage.
Let's be realistic about our combat abilities.
Bruh.
Astra was right. You two really are interesting.
Let's be realistic about our combat abilities. Most likely, it'll be Eos who saves the day.
Bruh.
Astra was right. Come on. Let's go take the control room.
Let's go.
Fortunately, they're just unconscious.
Huh? This countdown.
Classic move. Let me take a...
Can we still get through to Astra? Astra!
It's no use. Looks like the usual comms have been cut off.
We couldn't... Damn it! How many people did they send to Sap?
Leave the suspicious countdown to us, Evelyn.
Go! Get to Astra. Take Eos with you and stay on comms.
Got it. I'm counting on you two.
A malfunction? This is bad. The next song is about to start. Oh, I've got no other option. Luckily, I hid my outfit on the stage ahead of time. Otherwise, the next song would have been a disaster. The style just doesn't match that gown at all. What's that sound? Bullets? This... But wow, that's so cool! Why didn't I think of this? Huh? Why are these weird old guys rushing onto... Eve, she must be on her way right now. I just... A few troublemaking old guys aren't enough to cancel my show. Wait a minute. Perfect timing. The song's choreography...
Yeah. Do you really think you belong here with that pretty face of yours? You're nothing but a puppet controlled by Denny. You don't deserve to carry on Yoran's legacy.
This is just too much. I don't know how much longer I can take this. Hate me this much. So many people actually hate me. Those words, they really hurt. It's impossible. Am I being too greedy? My desire to reach every lonely heart. Maybe it was always an impossible dream. Sorry, Ashley! Won't stop me! Little by little, using the purest melodies, I'll captivate the world.
Miss Yao, please come to my side. Miss Yao, the people from Fugue have breached our security measures. It seems like this isn't just about causing trouble. I'll cover you. Who knows what other plans they might have. We must cancel the show immediately. Please come with me.
Wait a moment, Eve! Don't forget about my audience!
Evelyn, Astra, can you hear me? The communications arc at the timer is connected to the
explosives?
Has Fugue completely lost it? Starloop Tower is cruising right now. If it explodes, even— Wait.
Their target isn't just me. It's all the audience here as well.
The thrusters. The explosive device must be connected to—
Wise is already working on disarming the detonation device.
Is it doable, Belle?
Yeah. As long as it's software, there's always a way to crack it. The control room has the blueprints for all the thrusters and pipelines. We can do it. But I don't know if we have enough time. The countdown is less than 10 minutes.
Having the desire to live is such an enviable thing.
Lady De Winter.
You already know the answer. Why bother asking? I'm here because it's my duty as Yoran's widow. As the family of the deceased, I must hear the screams of the murderers with my own ears and see their repentance with my own eyes before I can—
Murderers? I don't understand.
All they have to say is he committed suicide. and the murderers walk free. And then they dump all the grief and pain. If Odium and Feud hadn't dragged Yoran into endless contract disputes over their so-called profits, would he have been forced to leave the stage he loved so dearly in his fight? He watched helplessly as music drifted further and further away from him, as if sealed in a silent vacuum, slowly suffocating and losing all his brilliance. But I must thank Odium and Feud, if not for their endless conflict and unwavering resolve to destroy each other. After all, what could someone like me, abandoned and left alone in this world? I must also thank the audience who, if you hadn't cast him aside so easily, if you hadn't scrutinized Yoran's every move with such harsh and critical eyes, if you hadn't hurt, how would he have fallen slowly into that endless... I must thank you too, Astra Yao. But do you realize you're nothing more than a money-making nightingale to Odium? When the next nightingale hatches, you'll lose all your... just like Yoran, whose worth was stolen by your voice. You, all of you, you are murderers! My most beautiful dream, my most precious resident. It's almost time. 3, 2...
There's no time! If the engines get damaged!
1. Everyone, welcome to my late husband's funeral.
I'll use my thingy to protect everyone!
Miss Yao! How rude of you. It's not over yet.
Go! The harmonic core! The Starloop's lost power! What do we do?
The only song fit for a funeral is a requiem for the dead! I see. You're singing power thanks to Yoran's legacy. You will fall. Slip through my defense. Hails as a G, the chief imitation of Yoran. Have you ever felt the endless darkness behind the stage? Every nook of the song is a final rest in Yoran's life. I won't let you continue to desecrate his dreams on this stage. What Yoran lost, you too will save. I will help you and everyone else understand. The glory under the spotlight is nothing but a fleeting shadow. Still pretending. My plan... Evelyn! Do you really think she's protecting you? But she's not the loyal partner you think she is. No! Do you think she truly cares about you? No, you're just...
The trust between us is something
naive! Surrounded by endless manipulation and tangled interests. Do you really think... Absolutely sickening.
You're all Yoran was alive. All of you fed on his soul. Now that he's gone, you're still exploiting. He belongs to me. Give me.
It's not what you think! Starloop Tower's harmonic core is powered by my singing. It has nothing to do with. I've been searching for this record because Yoran's voice holds an incredible power to connect. His voice is a bridge, crossing all in our fractured, disconnected era. This kind of voice can mean. You know exactly what I mean. That night I heard Yoran's voice live was one of my most cherished moments. His voice carried us before the concert started today. I told you this performance was my tribute to Yoran. You said he was someone who lived in the past, so now I'll bring him into the.
Stop dressing it up with fancy work.
Perhaps you're right. I never truly understood.
The Starloop is falling faster than earlier. Even if Aster can get the remaining thrusters to work, they might not based on the calculations.
Fall! Fall!
I'm sorry, Astra. I never had the courage to tell you.
What? But your hair is clear.
You're not bothered? I've been deceiving.
What lie? But you didn't tell me? You are you. The person, no matter what your name is. You're still the one who shielded me from. I hear the purest mouth.
If only I hadn't been too afraid to tell the truth.
There's no if. Everyone, the past is behind us. The future is still unwritten. And the only thing, even if destruction is inevitable, we must face it in our own way, without regrets.
The most beautiful melody.
Yes, with fiery hope, using our final breath to shout, this is New Eridu, the last hope of human civilization. Even in desperate situations, fate has favored us after all. This time, Belle, Wise.
Improvising like this. You know I've never been but fighting for you.
Falling! We're going down! We're all gonna die! It's all because of her! Shields Green! You betrayed the organization and led us to a dead end!
I always thought I was destined to wander in the shadows, unable to find a way out. Like I was merely a pawn in the hands of fate. This time, no orders, no schemes, only me. I won't let fear keep me captive any longer. Perhaps the me of the past was... There is magic in the world. Brilliant, radiant, incredible.
旋律让一切啦啦啦啦
Understood. I've completed a full We'll take additional precautions regarding Lady De Winter's safety, given your concerns. She may have been the mastermind, but Juyuan would never. In fact, while in our custody, she might be in the safest. Despite causing significant trouble for your company, the thugs hired by Fugue were merely pawns manipulated by Lady De Winter, and had no intent. Once I have more evidence of the communication between these thugs and Fugue's higher-ups.
Your and Officer Zhu Yuan's attention to detail is incredibly reassuring. The incident involves a complex web of connections, and having...
We'll also continue investigating leads related to the organization. Thank you again for the intelligence you've provided.
Eve!
Miss Yao, you came in person?
Thank you, Officer Qingyi, for bringing Eve back.
It's nothing. Miss Evelyn has hardly rested while helping us with the investigation.
There's one thing I'd like to ask for your...
Please, go ahead.
This master copy of Yoran's legacy. I hope you can deliver. I know I will never be able to see things from her, but just like Yoran's voice has brought solace to... From that show, Yoran said two things: that though much has happened in the past and we cannot predict the future, I want to make a decision for myself in the present. I hope that everyone who has supported me will also stay true to their hearts and never betray their present selves. His last performance has finally been published. Now all fans can listen to this legendary record. And this master copy belongs to her.
Will do. I hope she can understand your sentiment. We'll notify you immediately if there are new developments in the case. Now,
Miss Yao, since we're visiting, we should buy Belle and Wise a gift.
That's right! I almost forgot! Good thing you reminded me. The limited edition red velvet cake looks delicious. And that black tea I had last time was so fragrant. It'll be lavish. Belle will be thrilled.
Speaking of gifts, I also have a gift I'd like to give you, Miss Yao.
Huh? What is it?
If you're curious, follow me.
I'm curious. I didn't think so before, but this place seems familiar.
Familiar, you say? That's about right.
This place is completely
Because this is where the gramophone used to be.
The gramophone. That's right. It's been so many years.
Because I was there.
What?
I was. But unlike you, I just stumbled upon through the glass. I saw a group of passionate fans. Yoran's...
Incredible.
It seems like your fault.
This is all...
You were right. Music is a connection of hearts.
Yes. Perhaps that's what Yoran wanted to bring us.
The only thing we can hold on...
Yes.
We've been walking for a while, and it's almost time to meet up with the proxies.
And here we have Miss Fairy, the strongest AI around. Top-notch holo navigator with the sharpest tongue in New Eridu.
Then, Fairy on the wall, who's the best singer of them all?
You. You are. You always will be.
Who would have thought? Astra's only gotten even more popular after the attack.
And on top of that, Odium Entertainment stock has shot up 30%. Their market value is now approaching 5 trillion.
It's still far from enough.
5 trillion Dennies isn't enough? Ugh.
Wise, knock it off!
I mean, if I want to break my contract with them, I'll need to save up enough for the penalty first.
This is my fault, Ms. Yao. If it weren't for me, you wouldn't be in such a tough spot.
What are you talking about? We only let go of something as trivial as money in exchange for someone as priceless as you. Now that's something worth celebrating.
I know a great place to eat!
Perfect. It's a rare day off. Let's go right now.
Astra! Is there a special reason you chose to visit this store?
I've said it before. You can't just do things on a whim. Thankfully, the kind store owners can also help us run away.
Sorry, folks! We're on vacation today! Sorry, we're closed right now.
It's me.
Huh?
Ellen, is that you?
Hey.
Whoa, I've never seen that outfit before.
Is this a new service from Victoria Housekeeping? Being a personal bodyguard for some rich kid?
Sneaking into school to steal the final exam?
Can't I just wear normal clothes? You really think I'd walk around everywhere in a maid outfit? Anyone with common sense would know that's inappropriate.
You're the last person I'd expect to hear that from, consider—
By the way, what are you doing?
I'm looking for your store's bathroom.
I'm pretty sure you won't find it hidden under the floor.
As proxies, I thought you might have some weird hobbies or secret rooms. But turns out you're surprisingly normal.
Oh, wait! Upstairs is—
Oh. Then I'll just use your private bathroom.
I think I was hallucinating just now.
I'm more used to seeing you like this, Ellen. Now, can we talk about this commission that—
We gotta go retrieve some documents in a holo—
Go on.
That's it.
You wouldn't have come to us if that's all you—
I need a proxy who can communicate with the outside world while inside a holo.
Wow, it feels like you're entrusting—
Any more details you can give? Like, who do we need to keep in—
Ruby, Lynn, and Mona.
So—
My classmates. I gotta stay in touch so we can discuss our group project.
Group?
There's usually a group project before the—
Hold on. I know what a group project is, but what's that got to do with this commission?
Nothing really. But I had already agreed to discuss the topic of our group project with my classmates before I received a last-minute commission. Based on the last time we worked together, I figured you guys could help transfer the call with this I'll leave my phone in your store, and you can forward the audio to me once they call. Oh, right.
Of course! We signed up for the most expensive—
Great. Sounds good enough to— Alright, that's that.
But I haven't—
We haven't been that busy.
True. And I'm really curious about the other side of Ellen. Win. The lunch is on— This is the path I follow.
Did you want a glass of nitro fuel?
It'll be a while before they start their discussion. Let's find the data we need to retrieve first. Okay, there. Looks like there's something over there. Let's take a look.
The required data has been obtained. Ellen's phone is ringing.
Yep.
Hey, Nom Nom Shark. Can you hear— Huh? Why is it so dark?
I'm still at work, so my Also, don't call me by that nickname. I have money because I'm always working.
Maybe I should get a job too. I've only been able to... You wouldn't be in this situation if you didn't buy scratch cards. No way! I have a much higher chance to live the life I want by buying scratch cards than by... Well, that's an optimistic...
Good point.
Seriously, guys.
Okay. Anyway, who do you want to enter?
Maybe a PubSec officer. No. That's so boring. Why don't we find a psychiatrist? So we can ask them to give our friends...
Yeah.
You're talking about me. You gotta choose one of our ideas, Ellen. And not... Yeah. And you're definitely not allowed to eeny, meeny, miny, moe our pick and...
Oh,
Well, I made a feeling you were doing that. Huh? Really? Ellen, I thought you...
My boss is here, I gotta mute, but I'll still...
I've muted your mic for you on my...
Thanks. Now I can...
I'm starting to feel more worried about Ellen's project.
It's fine. This happens every... Let's go to the next...
So, are you going to go with my idea or not?
Objection. Let's consider something else.
The required data has been obtained.
Ellen, you've been muted all...
Sorry, my boss was talking to me.
You take your work way too serious. Are you trying to adapt to future office life in a... I can't imagine what Ellen will be like as a... Why do you care so much about your part-time...
I'm just earning some pocket money. Hello? Hello?
Sorry, the network suddenly cut off.
I wanted to ask you, actually, how come you're so dedicated to your schoolwork? It seems kind of out of character for you, Ellen. At least from what I know of you. Is this something your work at Victoria Housekeeping is graded on?
It'll be a pain if I fail my exams. It's best to pass them on.
Are you sure that...
Is that really so hard to believe? It's only natural for the service we provide.
Huh?
Oh, the signal is back?
Something about serving wealthy masters?
Would you believe me if I say it's not what you think?
Well, I believe you. Oh, wait, sorry to interrupt. I'm Ellen's colleague. I was joking just that. I see. I get it now. I definitely haven't misunderstood.
Looks like the whole group's been muted. Should I try to type up an explanation?
No thing. I'll just explain it to them. At your service.
Take me as fun!
The cold is silent.
Let's light up! Ellen?
Nothing.
I heard it! I just turned off... Ellen?
Just a little trouble at work.
You call that sound... You have nothing to be worried about... Hey, it's me, Ellen's colleague again. Ellen and I... Is it possible for a documentary to make...
My boss is loaded, and he's got an amazing...
Hold on. A documentary without any background music? Something doesn't add up. Ellen, that's you humming, right?
That's the documentary's background music. I can hum it by heart.
The ambient sound and background music are played on different sides. We're currently upgrading the audio system, so maybe the...
Anyway, I'm almost off work, and I'll join up with you. It's finally over. But we'll still...
Master, the stored data has been read and transferred. I can determine the missing
This is definitely the retrieval. I'll go back and confirm.
My pleasure. It was quite a novel
Please reach out again if you need any follow-up help on the commission. Also, I'm curious. How did you all become friends when your personalities are...
There's no how, and it just happened. I'll talk... Well, this is the boss at the
Oh, what's going on?
They didn't believe I actually worked.
It's nice to meet you. We ran into Ellen and saw her wearing a maid outfit.
Exactly! No decent video.
Sorry for not being...
Wait! Don't tell me you're one of those! We only asked Ellen to wear something cute while handing out
So to you... I understand. I never would have guessed.
Stop teasing the manager. I've worked here for a long time. If you guys hadn't gotten in the way, I'd...
You? Doing promotion? You don't like crowded places either.
Hey, you know my manager is standing right...
I know what Ellen's like. I just thought that any publicity would help, so I asked Ellen to dress up cute. That way she would be...
It does seem that we even took her away from... To make up for it, we'll help you out.
I've done a job like... Please, no more about the maid outfit. But I
come to think of it, this is a popular shopping area. In fact, this tea milk store we like is to...
Pick whatever you want. Aren't you gonna say it? Say what?
Welcome home, Master! It must have been a long...
Welcome home, Master. It must have been a long day earning money to pay me with. Please pay before entering.
This is a video store, not a maid cafe. Why would you need an entrance fee? Wait a minute.
Good, I'm happy you know this is a place where you rent videotapes. I'm only responsible for telling you about them. Let me know if you find any...
Manager! Over here! Over... Are you looking for Ellen? I'll go and get...
No! Shh!
Huh?
We want to take a photo...
With Ellen in a maid outfit? This might be...
We'll drag Ellen over there.
You...
Here, please take it vertical.
I want to use it as...
You're not allowed to see it. Also, Ruby, delete...
No way! It's on... Getting this wasn't easy! If we...
You told me you came here to find reference
Oh yeah! When do you... We've been talking about it for ages. We can wait.
Manager?
Ellen has wasted a lot of time today, so she'll need to make up for the time she spent playing. After all, she's paid on an hour...
Yeah.
Well, that's the situation. You girls should go and have dinner now.
Looks like they're gone now, huh?
Yeah.
You have to head back to Victoria Housekeeping.
Thanks for covering for me.
Of course. Student Ellen or working Ellen.
How did you become friends with those girls?
Nothing special. In Mona's case, there was this time I kicked open a locked bathroom door because I was in a hurry to complete a commission, only to find her stuck inside.
What about Lynn?
I was taking a ton of commissions at one point and wanted to catch up on sleep in the back row of class. She happened to sit next to Ruby. In Ruby's case, Rena made...
Whoa.
The boss just sent me a message about the commission. I'll call you later.
Don't you feel there's something off about— The boss seems pretty A good boss wouldn't make their Plus, that video store doesn't have many customers. So why would— Something must be up.
But I agree with Ru. Alan's been exhausted after work lately. Way more than someone who's— In that case,
We have to invest—
Oh, it's you.
You're welcome. It wasn't that Are you here to follow up on the commission?
Okay, thank you. Sure, but we previously... Yeah.
Eradicate all evil.
I'll help you win. But we want a glass of nuts. Sure, let's go play.
Confirming the location of the bank.
Hey, Ellen.
Not yet.
Will you need to keep discussing it with them after we complete the...
This project doesn't have to be a group one. Doesn't really matter if I...
Ellen...
Master, I'm sorry to interrupt. I've located the Bamboo and will guide you and Ellen there. I've also detected unknown persons around you. As their intentions are unclear,
Proxy, let's go. Okay.
Caution. Motion detected nearby. Multiple life forms present. Warning. A dangerous ethereal has destroyed the door and is rapidly approaching the bamboo that needs to be retrieved.
It's Ruby.
As in your friend, Ruby?
Why are they in the hollow? Proxy, find me the quickest path. Doesn't matter if there's obstacles.
But you'll expose your identity if you do.
That doesn't matter.
Okay, leave it to us. We'll...
Watch out.
Flames, follow my flow.
You can't. What are they thinking? Strolling into a hollow like it's nothing. And how did... Let's hear what you have to say later.
I hope this time.
Take care of that bamboo. Stay out of sight and keep your distance.
Let's break it up! Hey! Let's have some fun!
Cover your eyes and get scared.
How annoying! Get flushed! Get back!
Brad got it. It won't take long. Okay, tell me, why are you here?
We got lost.
We're investigating the hollow. I'll ask you one more time. Why did you guys come to the hollow? I see. I'm leaving then.
Don't go! Ethereals are so scary! Lynn, you tell her!
We're worried about you. And you didn't object when your manager made you work overtime. We thought there must be something we didn't know about. Or that we were following you to find evidence. If you're in trouble...
Is that why you entered the hollow and acted so...
We encountered a bamboo, but its translation plugin was damaged. It kept waving its arms around. The video was of someone's graduation. And that bamboo seemed to be saying that this video was very important. It wanted to...
Yeah! We thought that we would be okay if we followed you since you knew how to get in and probably knew how to get out.
You were counting on that bamboo to fight.
Well, I mean, the one next to you looks really strong.
Not all bamboo are created equal. You would have become a snack for that ethereal if I didn't...
That's for sure. We didn't know...
I
get it.
You must be an... You didn't have to keep that from us. Oh, well, actually, remember that movie we watched together? You all loved it?
I lied when I told you I picked this school because I liked its spirit. Actually, I used to always feel invisible. So I did a backflip while shouting like a wrestler at my graduation ceremony.
Then, how about we submit a funny video of us doing backflips while shouting like wrestlers?
Ruby.
Huh? How could you?
It's just payback. Also, we're even now that we know each other's secrets. Ellen's job, Mona's movie review.
You have to keep this a secret. What about you, Ellen? We can't ever tell anyone these secrets.
Me? I have better things to do than go around telling people these things.
It's settled then.
These are our secrets.
We can never tell.
All right.
Oh, man.
What is it now?
If there's no evil boss and no exploited employee, doesn't that mean our plan for our final project is done for? Ellen, it's your...
Maybe about hollows? You can interview me about...
Are you sure that's okay? The group...
It's all right. I can remain anonymous and hide my face. The managers will help.
So that's why you...
Yeah. And I can introduce you to 3 of my seniors as interview
Your seniors?
Miss Ghost, Mr.
I don't think our group project needs to be that long, so let's not trouble your senior. That reminds me. Do you want to go to the video store later?
What did you get last?
I'm not interested in yours.
Got any videotapes about Hollow Invest? Since they already have their own idea, I'll pretend to be an intern investigator. Although it'll still be a pain. At least it's something normal.
Ellen? Ellen! Stop chatting with Bangbu.
You've got nerves of steel. Not too long ago, you almost became dinner for an ethereal.
Well, it's because let's go!
Stop right there. Our surveillance showed you entered the Hollow unauthorized, and we were about to send someone—
Oh! We met a kind person.
A kind person? No, but did you encounter a Hollow—
No way! The Hollow Raider?
We met an intern in
Yes! She was wearing black!
She wore a mask and had long hair. She seemed to have just finished a mission when she saved us.
Huh.
Yep, that's right.
You 3 were the only ones who appeared in the footage.
She's our friend! We just happened to meet her after she just finished her part-time job. We ran into her 3 minutes ago. She didn't enter the Hollow, certainly.
Fine, whatever. Although you're all okay, public security requires you to complete a Hollow disaster safety education course and write a reflection report for entering without authorization. Follow me.
Oh!
Your friend didn't enter the Hollow, so she does—
Yay! Let's go now!
I don't understand girls these days.
Were they just covering for— They know I'm not an intern.
Would you mind taking EOS back to the video store? We'll talk about everything once you get—
Sure. So, they are— And I tried so hard to keep it a secret all this time. If my identity is exposed, I might have to transfer schools. Such a hassle. If Ruby finds out I'm transferring, she'll cry so much it'll give me a headache.
But Len will probably calm her down. Mona will probably casually wish me well and tearfully send me a wall of text in the middle of the night. Oh, but if I transfer now, I can skip the final project this semester.
Ellen.
It's not a big deal. I'm used to stuff. Anyway, mind if I use your bathroom again?
Is Ellen gonna be okay?
Well, life's pretty hectic for an intern hollow investigator like her.
Ellen, you have notifications from your group chat and favorite contacts.
Don't read them out loud!
Did they ask you to hang out?
They invited me to grab some sugary, greasy, high-purine foods after work.
Sorry, Hive what?
They say sharing food is what should I?
If you're unsure, maybe you could ask everyone at Victoria Housekeeping what they think.
But I'm sure they would want you to follow your heart.
Thanks. All right.
Enough